Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come.
Hello world, my name is Megan. I'm a visual artist and I've recently embarked on a new mission, to go over the rainbow. Those of you who already know me may have been wondering where I've disappeared to these last few weeks. Well, I've canceled all my gigs and dropped everything that I was doing and flew here to the East Coast, to the house I grew up in. On February 6th, I had just returned home from my yoga class when I got a phone call. It was my mom. She was crying and she could barely speak. She handed the phone to the nurse and she said to me, "Your mother has pancreatic cancer and it's spread to her liver and it's incurable." I couldn't even think of a reply. I was trembling. Only about a week earlier, Mom started having some pain in her abdomen and suddenly began feeling weak at work, so much so that her boss gave her a ride to the hospital. She underwent a few tests, and all while I was telling her, it's going to be okay, and it's probably nothing, and take a few days off from work and rest, and I was wrong. Pancreatic cancer is a very aggressive and hard to detect disease. It's usually far advanced by the time symptoms even show, and then it's too late for surgery to remove it. I immediately booked a flight back east. She needs me here right now, and nothing in my life is more important than that. I'm all that she has and loves, and even more than herself. With me living far away, she has sunk deeper and deeper into depression the last 10 years, and my efforts to get her to move closer to me have failed. She's always seen it as too large of an undertaking. This is something that has always been on my mind, but I know it's impossible to make someone else happy until you're happy yourself. I wasn't prepared to save her yet, as I've been carving out my own life and finding out who I am. But now I have no other choice. Without me here, I fear she would have already given up on life. Because of this ordeal, I've become a caregiver, a housekeeper, a nurse, and in many ways, a mother myself. I never imagined I could do something like this, and I've always been focused on my own career. I never even considered having kids myself. I haven't been able to work. She needs me most of the day, and she's almost completely bedridden at this point. A blood clot in her leg resulting from the chemo has made it very hard for her to walk. She's in a lot of pain. She gets nauseous and can't hold down very much food. I tried unsuccessfully to get her to eat healthier, bought a juicer, spent hours upon hours researching instead of sleeping, and I've tried to get her to watch movies, look at photos, talk, laugh, anything. I've been unable to elicit more than a smile. I cherish those smiles more than I ever have. They're the only glimmer of hope I see. This house that I grew up in is old, now falling apart and barely manageable for myself, let alone someone in her condition. There are a lot of bad memories, things to be fixed, and a history of a life that has left her. I really feel that she needs all this negativity out of her life for her outlook to change. She needs a fresh start. And I've made it my mission to give her that. To pull her out of the depths of despair and to a new life where miracles are possible. I need some sort of income while I do this, and for that to happen, I need to live closer to steady work in my field and where I don't have to travel. Luckily, there's a place where that's possible, and jobs have been offered to me where I could work nights and care for Mom during the day. However, it's on the other side of the country. This is where my current challenge lies. In Mom's condition, she just can't hop in a plane or sit in a car for an extended period of time. My solution is to rent an RV and take her on the trip of a lifetime. With a motorhome, she could lay comfortably in a bed and have accessible restroom and kitchen, and we could bring her old dog, Daniel. To me, this is the best and only logical option. a trip across the country with the one she loves. She could leave the worries of this old house behind for me to sort out later on and to move into a newer, more comfortable home where I could easily care for her and continue to work. Once we're settled, I could deal with selling of the house and tying up other loose ends. I really feel this needs to happen now, before she slips even deeper into depression, taking me along with her. I have a lot of love to give, but also I need to be somewhere surrounded by positivity and people who care about me and Mom. My goal through this fundraiser is not only to move Mom across the country, but also to put together a short documentary of the journey and to raise awareness for cancer, especially ignored and devastating forms like pancreatic cancer. Until Steve Jobs recently lost his battle, I never even heard of it myself. There's much more to the story that I feel the world needs to know, and I hope to inspire others who feel helpless and remain positive in the midst of a terminal illness. I believe there are cures out there, cures that have been overlooked and underfunded by traditional medicine for various reasons, and more attention needs to be brought to them. I will donate any money above my goal to this cause and to help someone else in our situation to make this journey of a lifetime. I'm not rich, and I can't afford to do any of this alone. I'm calling on my amazing network of friends, both on and offline, to help me and my mom make this trip. Please donate whatever you can, or at least share my story. I can't say thank you enough to everyone who's already helped me. It's so motivating to know that you support my mission.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Together, let's help the hopeless go over the rainbow, to somewhere where the skies are blue and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Thank you.